at the top of a Martello Tower here on the edge of Dublin Bay. And it's a special place because it's home to the James Joyce Museum. Now, James Joyce is a great Irish writer, and he's most famous for a book called Ulysses. Rob knows everything about this. What's the first line?
Stately plump Buck Mulligan came from the stairhead, bearing a bowl of lather on which a razor and a mirror lay crossed.
Wow.
So because when you go downstairs, you can see it's quite dim down there because there's no big windows. So if you're shaving with a cutthroat razor,
Yep.
you're not going to want to shave down there.
Nope.
You come up to the daylight up here.
Yeah, I think you would.
So stick them at the bowl of lather on the parapet, lean your mirror up against it, and do your business.
So, do you like him?
Oh yeah. It's the language I go for.
Would you have liked to have met him?
Yeah, well, I think I would like to meet him just for the sake of meeting him, but I think he's quite a complex character, and I'm not sure that he was all that nice a person.
Here we are, top of the Martello Tower, built, of course, to defend against an attack from French.
Yeah, 1804.
Did see a little bit of action in the Second World War because you had bombs dropped on Dublin.
We did, yeah. There wasn't a gun on this tower at the time, though.
Hang on, why were bombs dropped on Dublin? It was a neutral country.
That's still a question being asked. The bomber stayed around for a long time. It wasn't just drop the bombs.
You don't think they mistook it for Belfast, do you, or Liverpool?
That's one possibility. We had one bomb dropped here in Dun Laoghaire.
Talking of close shaves, that would be the bombs being dropped by the Germans.
It would, yeah. All around our coastline, we had big signs that said "Era," and there was one of them just around the bend there, so the planes flying over could see
where they were.
Yeah.
Okay.
The main reason for that actually was to help the Allies, particularly with the Americans coming over for delivering planes from the States,
Yeah.
and trying to get to Northern Ireland, and not knowing where they landed. There says "Era." Okay, lads. And they helpfully numbered them so that the Americans had the map, so they know number 51, that this must be whatever place.
I love it.
When it was first announced Ireland was going to be neutral, the question on the Dubliners' lips was, but who are we neutral against?
Love it. Who are we neutral against? Well, let me just say, we're in a glorious situation here.
Isn't it fabulous?
Absolutely.
If you were writing a novel, this is where you'd start it, wouldn't it?
A stately plump Martello Tower. James Joyce, one of the great writers of Irish literature and a wonderful storyteller. That's got to be a good thing.